Hello guys, this is Ankit Soni and today we are going to learn how to connect our Java application to MySQL database. So we need to follow some of the simple steps in order to connect Java application to MySQL database. So there are 5 steps, that is registering the driver class, creating the connection, creating statement, executing query and closing the connection. Obviously these 5 steps are essential since registration of the driver is essential. After that, for connection every steps are independent over one another. So let me give one example and try to understand with this example that how to connect our Java application to MySQL database. Therefore, first thing we need to do is import the package which consists of SQL, that is java.sql.star. Therefore, SQL package consists of all of the methods that is related to connection of MySQL database to Java application. Obviously, import package is used to scanner package is used to scan the values inputted by the user and accepted into one variable for execution of the query. So we are going to create one class called test. Yes, obviously after the test we need to create one main method, and main method with strings as string arguments, so scanner. And yeah, we are going to create one query, that is select star from test where roll number equals to x. So let's check our schema. The schema consists of 3 fields called roll number, first name and last name. The roll number is auto incremented field, and obviously the 2 fields first name and last name are varchar. So coming to our steps, therefore first step is therefore the steps are written into the try catch exception. Therefore the first step is to register the driver class. For registering the driver class, we are having one class called name class in SQL package. Therefore class consists of a method called forName. Therefore class dot forName equals to this string, that is communication port dot mysql dot jdbc dot driver. And after successful execution of this query, we have printed one message called driver registration successful. And the second step is creating the connection. Obviously the connection, we need to create one variable of the class connection and register it with the help of driver manager dot get connection. And here we are having 3 fields. Therefore the first field consists of the link, that is link to connect the MySQL database, that is JDBC MySQL localhost. Obviously the localhost, since we are executing our program onto the local machine, that is where the MySQL database is installed, and the demo is our name of database. In place of localhost, we can use IP of any of the remote machine where we want to execute this program with the database on the host machine. And obviously the username for MySQL database is root and the password is 1234. Therefore now coming to our third step, creating the statement. Now the creation of the statement is begin with creating the variable for the statement class with the con dot create statement, that is connection dot create statement is one of the method available in SQL package. And after this we are going to print one message, that is statement creation successful. Okay. And oh sorry, here we are having spelling mistake. And and let me come to our fourth step, that is execute query. Obviously, what do you mean by execute query? Since we are complete with registering the driver class, connection and creating the statement, now in order to execute this query we need to use this statement for execution of the query. There is one class called result set. By creating the variable called rs of the result set, we are going to execute our query, that is st dot execute query with um, a variable, that is fields given as this string query where the query is written, and this is variable and this is feed as an argument to this function. Okay, after successful execution of the query, obviously we are going to print the message. And since the data fetched from MySQL database, that is we are going to fetch these 2 fields on basis of these roll numbers. So data fetched by this field are collected into the rs. Therefore obviously rs is a result set that is going to hold the set of the results that is fetched on the basis of the roll number entered. Therefore For collecting the result, we need two strings since we are having two extra fields other than roll number. Therefore, first is f, that is for first name, rs dot get string, obviously the schema value, string l, that is for last name, rs dot get string l name. Just like this, the exactly the same name which is written into the schema are need to be written in Java application. Therefore, after printing this, we'll going to get the results. Obviously we are having a try block, then we need to write the catch block, since if the exception is thrown with any of the steps, that is need to be cached in order to avoid the crashing of application. So let me try to execute this program. Mm, Going to command prompt, setting the control to desktop. Yeah, we have saved this program onto the desktop. So let's try to execute this program. Java C. Let's first compile it. Test.java. Yeah, it's successfully compiled. Now let's try to run Java space test. Now here it's asking for a roll number. Now I'm going to enter 1. Therefore let me check 1. Yeah, driver registration successful, driver registration successful, statement creation successful, query execution successful, and result on the basis of that roll number are given as an output, that is Ankit and Soni. Therefore the Java application is successfully connected to the mysql database. And hope you like this video. Thank you so much.